welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been ages since I did my last video, so I thought I better get my backside in gear and get another one done. So I put a picture of this makeup look up on my Instagram just a couple of days ago because I was going out at the weekend and I decided to do this, and I got a lot of questions about how I did it. So this is a tutorial on how you do this eye look, and I've also added in a wee bit on how I contour my face day to day. So I hope you enjoy it, and this is how you do it. Okay, so first of all I'm just going to take a piece of tape. I'm going to just place it under the eye at an angle like that, and then I'm going to take Urban Decay's primer potion and I'm going to just place this on the lid, and I'm going to just buff that out using a big fluffy brush. Now you don't want this to be totally dry on there, you want to leave it a wee bit sticky, so you don't need to buff it out too much. And I'm going to take the Illamasqua neutral palette. It looks just like that. And I'm going to take this colour here, it's called Stealth. It's just like a really white creamy colour, it's so nice. And I'm going to just place that in the corner. Just like that. Just sort of packing it on. It's nice and bright. Like that. Next I am going to take, now this actually isn't an eyeshadow, it is the Illamasqua Sculpting palette. It's for contouring, but it's got such a nice colour in it, so I use this colour all the time, the transition colour. It's this orangey shade here, and it's so nice in the crease. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and to do that I'm going to use, if I can find it, my MAC 217 brush. It's just a big fluffy headed blending brush. So I'm going to take some of this orangey colour and I'm going to just pop that in the crease. Just a light stroking motion like that. We're just building up the colour. Just like that. Next I'm going to take the neutral palette again by Illamasqua, and I'm using this dark brown colour here, it's called Wolf. And I'm just going to use this little brush here, it's just like a wee rounded dome brush. Sorry, I've got the cold. And I'm going to just put that in the corner like that, and bring it down round the eye a little, not too far, just like that. And then I'm going to take the MAC 217 brush again, that will still have some of the transition colour that we've used on it, and I'm going to just buff that out. Sorry I can't get any closer, I'm actually sitting right at a window, so oh right, sorry. So next I am going to take this Sephora brush. It's not got a number on it that I can see, it's just called Airbrush Shadow. And it's just like a sort of a wee flat, it's quite flat headed. It's just like a wee bit blending brush, it's so nice. And I'm going to take the neutral palette again, this time I'm going to use the Very Black. And it's so black, this colour, so it's really good. And I'm just going to pop this right in the corner, not too much of this because it does go on very dark. Just a wee bit and bring it down just ever so slightly. We don't want to pack too much of this on, take away from the brown colour that we've already got. And then I'm going to, once again with my MAC 217 brush, it will still have some of that transition colour already on it. And I'm just going to buff that out. Again, taking it up a little into the crease. Okay, and then next I am going to take Illamasqua's Pure Pigment in Furore. This is so nice, it's like a kind of a pearly colour. Okay, so just a flat headed brush again, and I'm going to just press it into the pigment, and I'm going to just pop a bit of that on the white part in towards the corner and dragging it out of the way. And bringing it up ever so slightly here, just right into the corner. And that's just creating a lovely sparkle. I don't know if you can see that very good in this camera. And then all I'm going to do is go back in my MAC 217 and just dust off the edges, because it leaves quite a harsh edge sometimes. Just like that. Next we're going to go in with some eyeliner now. And the eyeliner I'm using is actually such a cheap one and it's so good. I use it all the time, I keep going back to it. It's out of Semichem. I got it for like £3 if I can find it from the TV. Now it's by NYX, you can't even see it anymore that I've had it this long. And it's got such a nice wee fine detailed brush, so it's really easy to put on. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to I'll start halfway up the eye, and I'm going to just drag it out like that. And just bringing it down the way. This is a black eyeliner, so it is nice and jet black. Please excuse that music, I don't know. I'm just letting it run through iTunes, so it's just playing whatever. And bring it right in the corner. Like that. Now we don't need to worry too much about winging it out because we've got that black already in the corner. So you won't really see a wing anyway if you did want to do one. If I was going to do a wing, I maybe wouldn't have made the black just as harsh. Just like that, okay? And then for my waterline, I'm going to take Illamasqua Gel Liner in Infinity. It's just a really black colour. And I'm going to just take this wee tiny brush. This is actually a wee nail brush, and I just love it for like getting right in at the eye. It's really good. So I'm just going to put some of that on the brush. And then I'm just going in the waterline. Like that. I can't believe the songs that are playing actually right now. And I'm just going to pack that colour on. Gel liner is actually really good for in the waterline because it stays. It'll last a lot longer than the likes of a pencil. So it's good if you're going out at the weekend or whatever and you want to use a gel liner, it will definitely stay on. And then I'm just going to create a wee point on this eye like I did here. And I'm just using the angle of this brush, and I'm just going to go right in, making a wee line, joining it up onto the eyeliner here, and then I'm bringing it across here. Like that. That song's a bit better. Okay, and now we can pull off the tape. Oh, got it stuck in my hair. Oh, like that. Now I pull my foundation off, but normally I wouldn't have my foundation done. I would do my eyes before I do my foundation. So now we're going to just patch up this wee area and strengthen that line using my foundation, if I can find it. I use Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's quite a heavy foundation, but I always go back to it. Anytime I change my foundation, I'll always go back to this. It's quite a common foundation actually, a lot of people use it nowadays. And I'm going to just pack that on there like that. Now I'm going to take my foundation brush and just sort of blend that out before I move on to sharpen this eye. So I use a Sephora foundation brush. It is a dream. So good. Brilliant for just blending and buffing it into the skin. Okay, like that. So we've patched that in again. Now I'm going to just, using this sort of a flat concealer brush, just draw up through the line, just like that. Just making that nice and strong. Like that. Just like that. And then I'm going to just take my foundation brush again and I'm just going to buff all that away. Just blending it in with no harsh foundation lines anywhere. Like that. And then last but not least, I am going to take another curly dome brush again. This is by Peaches and Cream. It's a really good wee brush. And I'm taking that transition colour that we used from the sculpting palette. And I'm just going underneath the eye with it. Joining it up to that wee point that we created. Just like that. And that's just putting some warmth back into the eye. I like really warm colours. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put a bit more in this eye as well. And that's that done. And then I will just put a wee drop of mascara on. This is by Rimmel. I have tried numerous mascaras by all different brands. I hate MAC mascara. Hate it. I actually quite like the YSL Shocking. But I love this one. And it's just a wee cheap one. Out of Boots. And it's so good. It's Rimmel Wake Me Up. Good budget price makeup. And now I'm going to show you how I contour my face. Right now, this is a dream to me. I use it all the time. I don't know what I'd do without it because it's my contouring essential. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush here. It's an angled brush and it's by Crown. It's a Crown brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this warm brown colour in the sculpting palette and I'm going to just draw a line down the way underneath the cheekbone just to create a shadow. Just like this. And I'm just buffing and blending away as I go. Just like that. Now you can strengthen this or make it more of a daytime look if you want. I always wear quite a heavy contour, but at the weekend I'll wear it even heavier. So you can see already that sort of dough in my face in the way, making me look like I've got a skinny face. I'm just going to keep going for that until I'm happy with it. Just blending away. Try and put your brush going up the way in circular motions, blending it up towards the edge here. And then I'm going to just go underneath the jawline, like this. And that's just going to take away and soften the edge of my face because I have quite a harsh jawline. I'm just softening it. And then I'm going to go up here into the forehead. And I'm just blending that away. Blending it out. And bring it down to join here. Like that. And then down the side of the nose. I've already done one side of the nose, so I'm just filling in the other side now. And I just like to go underneath because I've got quite a long nose, so that's going to shorten it for me. Just like that. Next I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to take this colour here in the sculpting palette. It's like a creamy colour. It's not too white, it's more creamy than white, so it is really nice. And I'm going to just go right under where I've contoured here and make a sharp line. Like that. And I'm just going to pack that on like that. And I'm going to set a bit of it up here as well. Just packing it on underneath the eye area, onto the cheek and up the way. So this is our highlight. Now you can use a shimmer highlight and you can use matte highlights. I use both. I like to go in with a matte, sort of a light powder, and then I'll go in with a more highlighter. And just taking it over the eyebrow. And then up the head a wee bit, like that. And then I am going to take just a big fluffy brush. This is a bronzer brush, but really good for buffing out. So I'm going to just take away those harsh lines, harsh edges, just buffing away. Like that. And then I'm going to go in with a shimmer highlight. And the one I use all the time is my Saviour Max Soft and Gentle. They've actually got new packaging for this now. This is quite an old one. I bought like 3 of these when I first got it because I loved it so much. And I'm just going to take, if I can find it, another fan brush here. Just like that. And I'm going to just put it into Soft and Gentle, and I'm going to just lightly dust it down above the cheekbone, up just all the places where we was just highlighted, apart from under here. I don't like to do it under there. You're wanting it to just sit where the light would naturally catch your face. So we're going down the brim of the nose, on the chin a wee bit, and just above the lip line, and on the forehead a wee bit. Now I've got quite a wrinkly forehead, so I don't tend to put a lot of shimmer on my forehead because that would just bring out the wrinkles. So I like to put a lot of this on. And that is the finished look.